BNS flight song, concert band, let's show them how to do this right. Okay, here we go. Those of you with 8th graders in the band that were in the band last year, you remember at our concert last year, we premiered a piece by a Bloomington composer named Dr. Benjamin Dean Taylor. It was video game music called Player One, Press Start. Well, we did it again. Did it again. We've got Dr. Benjamin Dean Taylor with us tonight, who just happens to be the dad of fabulous clarinet player Daniel Taylor. We are the first school to play his new piece. We bought into his consortium this year, and he gave permission him to write a piece called Player Two, Press Start, which is a little bit different. He's here tonight. We're going to bring him up to talk to you a little bit about it. Dr. Benjamin Dean Taylor.
Hey everybody, I'm honored to be here and obviously super nervous. I mean, I write music for a living, which involves a lot of very quiet time in the music studio. And so to speak to a lot of people gets me nervous, especially when my own sons are over here. And I know I'm going to embarrass them regardless of what I say. So, I'm a professional freelance composer. This is what I do for a living, is write music. And I'm just tickled and honored that my local band would support something like this. I think there's a total of 33 groups that commissioned this piece. So all over the United States, and even one group in Germany and another one in Australia. But this is the very first performance. So this is super exciting, and no pressure guys, but your recording is going on our website tonight. So yeah, Player Two, Press Start. It's a sequel to Player One, as Mr. Brainerd mentioned. And this one versus the band inside of the video game. So we are the protagonist, the hero, the superhero theme, good job. And so you'll hear that we're in combat. All right. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to start singing Friends in Low Places. I put it over here so the students can't see the names on the certificates as I pull them up. All right, I'm going to move through this. Our first award tonight is the Beginning Band Most Improved Award. There's two recipients of this tonight. This first person had some very difficult setbacks throughout the year. There were a few points when she couldn't keep up with the band or even match pitch at all. They had to switch instruments. But I'm very proud of her for dedicating herself to regular home practice, and that made all the difference. After switching instruments, she was able to catch up and keep up with the band, and that is saying a lot. Sam Lopez. This next person worked hard all year and persevered through some very frustrating playing setbacks, as a lot of sax players do. He never gave up though, he pushed ahead, he overcame, he became a student leader, and he even picked up a second instrument. You'll notice that tonight he's playing the tenor sax, not the alto sax. Cesar Marquez. Take some room for these folks to walk through. Take your time. I'll let you come all the way down the show. Congratulations. Next, I'm going to present Beginning Band MVP Awards. These students were valuable in many ways, most valuable players. I selected 4 students for this, 2 8th graders and 2 7th graders. I'm going to start with the 8th graders. This student led by example every day, all year. He doesn't like to be in the spotlight, but he came to class every day, he did the work, he rose to each occasion, passed every playing test, and performed with excellence at each concert. Alejandro Ruiz Gonzalez. Our next winner worked hard to learn his instrument this year, and it was clear that playing the best he could was important to him. Because of his upbeat and humorous demeanor, he is well respected and liked by his peers, and he overcame several obstacles this year, academic and personal, some very difficult challenges, to be the player and person that he is today. And I'm very proud of this young man, Jacob Bowers. Now our 7th grade recipients. This young man had a tremendous first year in band. Things didn't always come to him immediately, like naturally, the way they do for some students. But he went home and he practiced. He took on more and more difficult challenges and consistently overcame them, including playing drum set and a very difficult part for solo and ensemble, Josiah Wolf. I meant to read this before I started reading the MVP section. I'm just trying to be efficient. Before we begin, the MVPs, everybody, before we begin, let me acknowledge that we had 4 students in beginning band that were simultaneously in the concert band because of scheduling difficulties this year. These students were not first-year players. And they were definitely MVPs and student leaders every day during beginning band class. So please stand when I call your name. Zach Hardy. Emily Alsop on trumpet. And Sophia Mack on flute. Okay, and now I'll finish with my fourth MVP award, our last award for the beginning band. I am not exaggerating when I say that I have never had a student take to an instrument so quickly and so excellently in their first year of band. This young lady plays better than several of my second-year players. She is a natural. Beyond that, she takes her studies seriously and is always prepared. It's a matter of pride for her, and I love working with students like this. Peyton Davidson. I'm going to mosey over to the awards table here for a second. Before I do, I want to talk about the extraordinary year this band has had. I've had good bands before. I'm not sure I've ever had a band any better than this band. This band has really checked every box all year long. We had wonderful students participate at All Region Honor Band this year. We had a terrific year for solo and ensemble with just about every single person in ensemble got a gold. We had someone go to state and get a gold. Someone. We had a student make a junior all-state jazz band, which is pretty phenomenal. We went to ISMA Jazz Festival this year, and we got a gold with distinction. They like me, you guys. That was not my fault. You saw them. They prompted me to say that. No, we did get a solid gold, a very good gold score. We had some outstanding jazz soloists this year, remember? Oh my gosh, such a good year for soloing in our jazz band. We had a rhythm section where we didn't have the same drummer twice. We didn't have the same piano player twice. We didn't have the same bass player twice. Nobody does that. We did that. Give it up for this percussion section. We went to ISMA Concert Band and we played 3 songs so well that we got a special high score recognition called With Distinction. And you're going to hear the last song we were playing last day is one that you haven't heard yet at a BMS concert. And this was our closer at ISMA Concert Festival. So the students are really excited for you to hear what, for most of them, is their favorite song that we play. And then one other thing that you might have noticed on the table is that the bowl, the rhythm bowl. We have a competition between our band and our chorus and our orchestra to see which program counts the best. And on this very stage, Lily was shaking her head, poor orchestra. And on this very stage, the band, it's kind of like a spelling bee. They get up and they have to count rhythms. The band won it back this year, baby. The band they pulled it through this year. They pulled it out. Yeah. So no, I mean, rhythm bowl wise, it's been years, right? We're back, baby. We're back. That's awesome. Powers might say. So now, to cap off our year, we're going to give some awards to these phenomenal young ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to move through it expeditiously. The first award I'm going to give out is the First Chair Concert Band Award. Being a first chair concert band students, I'm going to talk to you, Mike. Okay. Being a first chair player not only means you lead through example by being the strongest, most prepared player in your section, it also means that on occasion, the teacher has to lean on you to help the people around you during class and during sectional time. I lean on these students quite a bit throughout the year, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm going to announce our first year award, First Chair Concert Band Awards. And just come right down when you hear your name. Make a line here and I'll give them all out. Zach Hardy. On clarinet, Daniel Taylor. On alto Peter Michael. Our low woodwind, Dane Haycock. Dane Haycock. I don't know why that came out Haycock. Dane Haycock is what I meant. I'm so sorry. One of our trumpet section leaders, Nick Ransford. Also on trumpet, Connor Lafferty. We've got 30 people in the trumpet section. Our low brass first chair, Aurora Musman. And our trombone first chair was a big fat tie between Elliot Hayes and Addison Howard. Our percussion first chair, Joshua Massey. Our next award, Concert Band Most Improved. I'm going to give out 2 of these. It has been my pleasure to watch this young man dedicate himself to his band studies. He really went after it this year. I think everyone's going to agree. Particularly, he stepped up during jazz band season, even winning an Outstanding Soloist Award at ISPA Jazz Fest. Emmett Young. Something clicked for this young lady after the fall concert. Her dedication increased twofold. She started to take pride in her part preparation. She took on scary challenges and overcame them. At this point in the school year, I can trust her with just about any part. She even joined the beginning band semester 2 and picked up playing the flute as a second instrument. Sophia Maddox. And now, our next award is the Concert Band Most Valuable Player, or MVP. Now, this award is all about the plan. It's all about the plan. And these 2 young people have made a tremendous difference in this band. Without them, it would be a different band. Our first young lady loves band. She's a sweet person, a great friend, a tremendous player, a true bandaholic. She had a great year and was invaluable to our success as a band. All-region honor band, solo and ensemble, jazz band soloist, and a consistent example for the whole low brass section, Aurora Musman. You hate one of those weird handshakes where they grab your fingers. All right. This next person is one of our first chair players. He's one of the best players of his instrument we've ever had at BMS. Phenomenal. Time and time again, he stepped up to big challenges and led by example. All-region honor band, solo and ensemble, concert band solos. But for me, the most impressive thing he did this year was improvised in jazz band. This young man's clarinet solos, so impressive. Daniel Taylor. Audience, you're being terrific, bearing with me. I know I'm giving out a lot of awards. I've got 2 more awards to give out. The Most Outstanding 8th Grade Band Member Award. This is the big one, you guys. The winners of this award will have their names engraved on a plaque that lives in the band room, with winners dating all the way back to 1980. Winners must demonstrate excellence as musicians, but also excellence in leadership amongst their peers. Our first recipient will be no surprise to the band. He has been consistently dedicated to his instrument and to his band for 2 years, a wonderful young man and a talented player. He has one of the best resumes of any all-time BMS band member. All-Region Honor Band, State Solo and Ensemble Gold Medal, Outstanding Jazz Band Soloist, Panther Regiment, and accepted to the Junior All-State Jazz Band 2 years in a row, Connor Lafferty. What's that? They wanted me to let you know Connor's been in band 3 years. But I thought Batchelor only was 7th and 8th grade. Oh, in 6th grade band, everybody. He was also in the 6th grade band. All right. Okay. And our last recipient, I mean, you guys, no one practices more than this person. They take their instrument home every day and actually practice it because it's fun. Because it's what they want to do. A terrific young man, kind to everyone, helpful, always up for anything. Panther Regiment, All-Region Honor Band, Group 1 Soloist, Solo Ensemble. We should nickname him the Swiss Army Knife because he can do it all. From playing Group 1 flute solos, alright, easy concert band, easy. To playing tenor sax in the jazz band after only 4 months of being a sax player. And anchoring our beginning band low brass section as a bari sax player. Zachary Vernon. And ooh ah, the plaque.